So now we are looking at question number 26, which is at the Achievers section, Arts. So these are little difficult problems, but not for you guys. Let's try to solve this. Which of the following statements is incorrect? So let's validate each statement separately. If you see the first statement, it says symbols V, L, D can never be subtracted while writing Roman numbers. So let's say we write V. V is 5 and L is 50 and D is 500. So based on the statement, symbols 5, 50 and 500 can never be subtracted while writing Roman numbers is true. You can never subtract them. And let's see option number B, which says symbol I, which is 1, can be subtracted from V, which is 5, and X, which is 10, only once. So let's try to write V, which is 5, and X, which is 10. So again, the statement is true because let's say if you write 1 and V, which is 4, or 1 and X, which is 9. This can happen only once. So this is true. Let's go to option number C. Symbol X cannot be subtracted from L. So symbol X is 10 and L is 50. You can always write XL, which is going to be 40. So if you read the statement correctly, it says symbol X cannot be subtracted from L, which is not true. This is a false statement. You can subtract X from L. So our correct answer is option C. Let's head straight to question number 27 from the Achievers section. Let's try to read the question. Match the following. You have two columns, column 1 and column 2. You have to find out the right option from column 1 and match it up to column 2. Let's do that, and then we will be able to find the correct options that fits exactly our requirement. Let's first match first question, which is successor of 926,542. So if you see 926,542, the successor is a number that is after this number, which is 926,543, which is option S. So we can map number 1, which is our option, to S, which is our option in column 2. Let's go with second one. The question reads as smallest 5-digit number is. So the smallest 5-digit number is 10,000. So 5-digit number to 10,000, which is option P. So let's map 2 to P. Option 3. Option 3 here is place value of 2 is 2000 in. So if you see, we are already done with S and P. Now we have two options, one is Q and R, and the only number that has a place value of 2 in the thousands digit place is option Q. So straight away you can map option 3, which is 2 in 2000 to 962540. So here option 3 is mapped to Q. Now let's go to fourth option. In the fourth option, if you see, it's 10039, or when rounded off to nearest 100, right? If you see the nearest 100 of this number, or even the option that is left out, which is R, is 1 lakh. So 100,039, the round off value is to the nearest 100 is 100,000 and another 0. So here we have option 4 that is mapped to R. Now we have to look for the sequence in the 4 options that we have that has S, P, Q, R. So if you see, option A has 1 mapped to S, 2 mapped to P, 3 mapped to Q, and 4 mapped to R, which is our correct answer. So now we are at question number 28 from the Achievers section. Let's try to read this question. Which of the following is correct about the number 54,378? Let's see if A is correct, B is correct, C is correct, or D is correct, all of these. So if you see option number A, the expanded form of the number is 54,378. Can this is units place or ones place, this is tens place, this is hundreds place, this is thousands place, and this is 10,000s place. So this can be written as 50,000 plus 4,000 plus 300 plus 70 plus 8, which is the expanded form of the number. So option A is correct. Now let's see option B. Option B says the number has 8 at ones place, which is true. 7 at tens place, yes, you have 7 at the tens place. 3 at hundreds place, which is also true, you have 3 at the hundreds place. 4 at the thousands place, and 5 at the 10,000s place. So even option B is correct. So far option A is correct, option B is correct. Now option C says rounded off the number to nearest 1000 gives 54,000. So since the number is 54378 and we are rounding off to nearest 1000, we have to look for the value at the hundreds place, which is 3, which is less than 5. When a number is less than 5, we try to round it off to the smaller number, which is 54000, which is also true. So option A, B, and C all are true. That gives us the correct option as D, all of the above. Let's see question number 29 from the Achievers section, HOTS. So here, if you see the question, it says PQRS are 5-digit numbers, each having the digit 9 only once and in the place shown. None of the other digits are known. So we have 4 options where we see 9 in random places, but we don't know any numbers beyond 9. Now, the options that we need to see is which of the following statement is correct about PQRS. Let's evaluate each answer and find if we can relate to the answer. So the first option here, if you see, is option A, which says S, which is this, right? This one, which is S is the smallest of the 4 numbers. Here, the 9, which is a known value, is at the tens position, but we don't know numbers here. Let's write it as X, 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 and X. We don't know the values of all these numbers, so it's impossible for us to find out if S is a smaller number among all 4 or not. S is not, it's not possible because P or R could be smaller numbers. So option A is ruled out. Let's see option B. P is larger than R. So P here, where you have 9 at the thousands place. So here you have X, 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 and X. So it's ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. And for R, which is the other number, let's write X here, and 9 is at the hundreds place. But since we don't know the numbers, it's impossible for us to say if P is larger than R. There can be a different number that can show up in the beginning 2 letters of R that could make R bigger than P. So option B is also wrong. Let's see option C. Option C says Q is the largest of the 4 numbers. Here Q is, let's write X, 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 and X. So Q, if you see in option Q, 9 is at ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000s place, right? And in the question, they have told that 9 cannot be repeated and will be used only once. That means none of the other options, that is P, R, and S, will have 9 in the 10,000s position, making Q the largest number of the 4. So option C is a true statement. Let's see option D. R is the smallest of the 4 numbers. Let's evaluate R. R is where 9 is at its 100th position, but with P and S being around, it is impossible to tell if R could be the smallest number. There could not be a number that fits into P and S properly, making them smaller numbers. So even D is ruled out, making C the correct option. Hope you guys were enjoying all the questions that we solved together. Let's come to the final question of the chapter, number sense, and under the achievers section, let's solve the final 30th question. So here you see it says compare and fill the boxes using greater than, less than, or equal to sign. So let's solve the first option that we have, which is L, I, V, and then there is a blank, and then you have X3, C, I, X. So let's find the value of LIV. LIV is, L as you guys know is 50, and then you have 4. which is this. So its value is 50 plus 4, which is 54. Now the other part of this question is XCIX. Now since X is written before C, C is 100 and X will become, so it will become 90 plus, there is an I before X making it 9. So this value is 99. And now seeing this and this, we know 54 is less than 99. Now let's go to option B that we have. Here you see it's XLIV. Let's write it down, XLIV. Let's convert this Roman numbers into numerical form. So if you see, there is an X before L. L, as we know, is 50. So 50 minus 10 is 40 plus, this is 4. It's 44. Now the next is X L V I. Now here there is an X before L again, right? So it's 40 plus V is 5 and 1 is added to 5, so it becomes 6. It becomes 46. Now we know that 44 is less than 46. So here we will have a less than symbol. Let's go to our final options that we have. It says CCV. As you guys know, C is 100, and when you have written 100 two times, this becomes 200 plus V is 5, giving us 205. Now you have XCV, right? So there is an X before C. C, as you guys know, is 100, and when you subtract 10 out of it, will leave us with 90 plus V is 5, giving us 95. Now here 205 is greater than 95. Now since we have all our answers, we need to map it to the 4 options that we have to find out which one is correct. In option A, there's an equal to, which is not matching our solutions. In option B, you have a less than sign here, but then you have a greater than sign here, and an equal to sign which does not match. Option C, you have a less than sign which matches exactly to our A, and a less than sign which matches exactly to our B, and a greater than sign which matches to our C. So option C is the correct option.